And we're back. Well, we promised you guys some very special guests, and we're here at our secret location, which we're still not going to tell you where it is.
If we do, we'll have to tell them.
Yeah, I agree. We'll film when the spirit's outside. It'll be like something like the Grudge.
And amount.
Anyway, do introductions,
Why do I have to do the introductions?
because you've got a good radio voice.
Oh, no, I don't. What was that one we did last time with the girls where it's like, I have a good radio voice?
Oh, the graveyard smash. Hello, girls, if you're out there. Hi. I think they're probably watching, maybe tomorrow night.
Maybe tomorrow night. So yes, we have some awesome special guests with us. If you guys want to introduce yourselves.
I'm Jordan.
I am Brody.
He's got a good voice.
You have a really good voice.
Yeah. I am Groot.
It's going to be one of those nights.
I love those nights.
And we haven't started drinking yet.
Come on, mate.
And I'm Jasper.
Love it.
Hello.
Oh. So yes, welcome everyone. Oh, there's the camera. Hi.
It's up there. Yeah, so no, we've done one investigation, and interesting.
So we had our music box going off for a while, but what I'm going to do is actually hand it over to our night team. And I'm trying to think of a couple of questions. Okay, so first of all, hi, how are you tonight?
Terrified. Not great.
Love it. So we got asked, I guess, to come and investigate. Again, I'm not going to tell you where we are, but we came here to. Sorry, dyslexic moments.
No, what was you saying before? COVID. Brain fog?
Yeah.
It's true.
I am so sorry, everyone. It's going to be another one. Please. I'm just going to stop.
She's gone.
This is not working well for me tonight. The whole cult thing that I told you guys about that I did on a previous podcast. Yeah.
the flashback.
Flashback. Put flashback here. Now. Alright. Getting serious. Right, so we're here at this, oh no, my brain is so bad. Private investigation, let's just call it that. Secret location. First of all, how are you guys tonight? I'm in, like, proper mode now. How are we doing tonight, besides being scared? How are we feeling?
Okay, it's exciting. Very exciting. It's validifying and like solidifies the rumors about the place.
Yep.
Which is fantastic. Something that we've thought is very important to where we are. So it's been really nice to sort of, I guess, put proof to it.
Yeah.
So we're validating
Absolutely,
with
yeah.
all the stories, with the history of the location.
That's exactly it, yeah.
And I guess, what is some, without giving too much away for yourselves, what is for you some of the, I guess, small highlights tonight, besides us having a joke and a laugh and
I think with the, I guess the solidifying of the history of the people that are here, the proof of the people that are here, and everyone else apparently.
Yeah, there's a few here. There's a few. I love it.
It's been, yeah.
And the others we've detected
Yeah.
that haven't been brought up.
That's it. Yeah.
In the local history.
That's it.
I think too. What I found really interesting tonight was our little music box.
Yeah. That bear.
The bear. Every time we do a podcast, everyone goes, and the bear. The bear. The bloody bear.
It's unsettling.
It is. Like sits there and goes, will you hold my hand? And it's just like, oh no. But working here, what are some of the experiences, again, not giving too much away, that you guys have had that has kind of made you go, oh, there's something else going on here?
So we haven't had a lot. Actually, no, that's a lie. After our conversations tonight, we actually have had a lot with. We haven't probably had 1 week where something hasn't either malfunctioned or gone wrong, and we've had validation that that's a lovely gentleman that's mucking around with us. As well, like I said, Easter weekend was a big one for us. That's sort of where we've had the most activity of things happening. Actually hearing a lady's voice up the stairs saying hello, which I had no explanation for. It was as clear as day, which turned out she was warning me about people coming into the venue. What else have we had? We had the whisk. That same Easter weekend, we bake our own cakes, so we had a cake and a whisk flew. We left it, came back, and the whisk was on the other side of the room, but there was no, I guess, cake batter saying it's rolled. It had just been moved. And then the firelighters at the end of the stairs.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that one was wild. I was literally sending a text to be like, hey, we need firelighters for the fire, and I came down the stairs and they were just there for me.
Yeah.
And like, you don't miss a box of red firelighters on a white wall. Like, that's standing out, like, they 100% weren't there.
Yeah, I love that when things just like, you just ask for it and it's like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, literally, it was. My text message was like, no stress. They've got us covered. Like, thank you so much.
Yeah. That just goes like to show that they actually care. They care about you guys. They care about what you guys are doing here, and that you're doing a good job and keeping them happy. Yes. God.
Oh, here we go again.
I think I just do some alcohol.
It's funny to say that we have that.
I know. Actually, that's the one thing that was cool. That REM pod going off with the whiskey.
Yeah.
That, because I know you guys didn't witness that, which I'm like,
yeah, but I've got it on film.
Yeah, you got it on
Yeah.
film. I love that. So, because we didn't film it. Well, we did, but...
Well, we've basically proven that spirits like spirit.
That's pretty... How else? Why do you... You're like me tonight when I'm on ball with things. I should just stop. Just stop talking.
But no, that was a great validation.
Yeah.
With that REM pod. And there was so much energy with that activating that actually flattened the battery.
That's right. And then you'll record it tonight.
Yeah, and
What was going on with that?
with a digital recorder, it kept on. It's one of these digital recorders that you have to. You've virtually got to hold the button down for it to turn on. So there's physical movement that you have to do. So I've turned it off, and within 3 or 4 minutes, the thing will come back on. So this was awesome. Mr. Policeman, he was hot. He was moving. I think he's chasing that car actually.
I was too.
Ooh.
There's no lights, but yeah, it was definitely a divvy.
There's 2 in a row.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh, someone's done something coming.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, hang on,
do we
I'll
have
stop.
that?
Just bear with me. Yeah, I've got that one.
Go ahead, so, yeah, that way I don't have to do the crappy voiceovers.
Which one was it? Oh, it was.
Maybe we should do a game show.
Yeah.
And if you give us wrong answers, it'll be.
The buzzer. So I know with like you, Jasper, what are your experiences that you've had here?
Honestly, not too many. I live here and I work here this week, so I've been pretty desperately looking for things happening around, but I really haven't witnessed that many, and it's got to the point where I feel like I'm looking so hard that I'm just making things up at this point.
Or you're missing them, or...
Yeah, I'm just looking in all the wrong places. I've never felt uncomfortable in the building though. It's, I don't know, from my first night sleeping here, I've always just felt really comfortable. Like
Yeah.
It's a very
safe
homely
interior.
feeling.
It
Yeah.
is.
As soon as
Yeah.
you walk in.
Apart from that room that suddenly went cold.
Oh,
That
yeah, that
we
was-
were in.
Well, and in saying that, when we first walked in with that particular area, with the
Yeah.
pressure on the chairs, apart from
Oh
that,
yeah.
that was pretty
Were you
heavy.
there for that? It's like downstairs, and I'm like,
Yeah.
No, I was just coming down the stairs to greet you guys. Yeah,
Yes.
you're yeah. It was like right on in the
Yeah.
beginning. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was when we first arrived. That was within 5-10 minutes
Yeah.
of being here. We felt that.
oh, someone got crushed.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Just casually.
But apart
Hey
from that-
guys.
But it's a welcoming feeling.
Mm.
When you pull up, you're like, well, this is great. And yeah, you have that welcoming. Yeah, and you know, we've done lots of investigations. There's certain places you go to, that's a bit, I don't like that, but you get that feeling. But this place, you just go, oh, you
It's
just
very homely.
you just
like
have to
you
go
said.
in. You really, and the meals,
The meals are amazing. Oh. Sorry, I'm just reminiscing. In my head with that steak, like, you know, when you have a flashback, and I was like,
weren't you having that later on tonight?
I finished it.
Did you she had half a cow, basically, and she polished them off.
I blame the fact that I had COVID, everybody. I've just put on all that weight. Ah, yes. Anyway, I'm completely out of questions because again, COVID brain from back when I did have COVID. This is the aftermath. I will warn people the aftermath if you do get COVID. You're fine for a week, and then it's like you just get this brain fog.
Absolutely.
This brain fog sweeps in, and it's like, ha! I'm gonna make you less intelligent.
Yeah.
Which is a really big red flag for me, because I already struggle. Damn dyslexia. Oh,
But no, we've
man.
had some interesting captures though.
Yeah.
The bottom room up in that corner,
Yeah.
that was pointed out to us. That's intriguing. I've taken a heap of pictures of that because there's definitely something.
So
In that
when
corner.
we were outside eating, the lady who was the artist came over to us,
Mhm.
and she was pointing out faces in the actual. Your face. So she can actually see patterns in different, I guess, construction and
Like
blocks.
architectural
Yeah,
features,
architecture
yeah.
stuff. She knows that there's a face in the actual corner up in the dining room area.
We'll have to show you.
We'll show you. But it's
Okay.
nothing too creepy, but she made out like two faces in there, and I was like, why can't I see that shit? Like, that's awesome. Why
But
can't I?
they are there because
Yeah.
I've taken pictures. And
Gary's
yeah,
taking so many photos, just like, click,
yeah,
click,
they're
click.
definitely
And
there.
I'm just like, I don't see it. Why don't I see this? Just staring off into the corner.
Because it looks like it's been it looks like it's been a relatively new repair in that corner.
Mm.
And whoever's repaired it looks like they've created some sort of face in the wall. And we'll have to show you.
You're just
Okay.
like, no.
Oh, look, it's my bedtime.
Oh, you guys are awesome.
But another thing that also when we did arrive, with the walking that we heard.
Yeah, so we when we went up with you two, we kept hearing walking. And when you guys went up there, you were hearing just like
I think that's something. Have we all heard it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At one stage or another.
At some stage, there's you
Yeah.
go, oh, it's rats, or oh, it's
Yeah.
something. You try and put it down to something, and it's like
rats with boots on.
Yeah, exactly. Like, no, wow, there's a horde of rats up there. Wow, how did that happen?
just this colony
Yeah.
of rats. They're like, one day this place will be ours.
Yeah. And it's yours now.
But,
I
but
just
that
get
stood out though.
Yeah.
The walking.
the walking.
And it was down. Trying to get the bearings. Where's north?
Why are you asking me?
We're like,
Other people.
yes.
Is north that way? I'm trying to.
That way.
So.
Is it that way? Okay, it's that way.
Why are you looking at me when you ask that question?
So, anyway,
Affirmation!
well,
I'm dyslexic.
it was the opposite end of where your opposite that's where we heard it the loudest. Is basically
Oh, where the
it was-
bathrooms were. Oh, sorry, upstairs. The bathroom's upstairs.
Yeah.
Which I think we worked out used to be a room.
Yeah.
And it got renovated into a bathroom.
Oh, okay. Well, that's where we heard the bulk of it.
The
Because it was
looking.
loud where we were. It was loud. So when you showed us where you were, well, it was the opposite end of the building. So we're thinking, well, it wasn't you guys, because
Ooh.
yeah.
You guys are all downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like, oh, just I can't believe you're sleeping here tonight. I'm just gonna put that out there.
No, you're coming home with me. It's okay. I'm not driving home alone.
I don't know how he's going to sleep because he'll have a GoPro on him. We'll take K2 meters, REM pod. We'll take
Yeah,
everything.
You've
to
been
him.
looking forward to this for so long.
I'm so
The
excited.
time we finish with him, he'll look like a porcupine
Oh my god.
because he'll have all this gear taped to him.
Oh, knowing me, nothing would light up. They'd just be like, no thanks.
Common.
It's good though, because I always go for the ones that like sometimes are either overly skeptic, like tonight with that.
That with yeah.
Oh, you've got to tell us.
Sorry.
So we have someone that works here that is she's a big skeptic. A big skeptic, and we had was it spirit box that
Yep,
was called going on outside, and she sort of was a bit of going, oh yeah guys, like sure you're here, and what was it? She said say something if you're here, and clear as day was like what, and she didn't make a peep after that, and we were just like oh roasted.
And that's when you just go, yeah, doesn't that taste good?
They were so sassy.
I love sassy spirits. They're the best.
Her face dropped. It was.
Yeah.
I think it was more shock.
Was
that
the
she-
clearest thing I think that came out of that spirit box in
Yeah.
that little bit that we had it going.
Yeah.
It was very, very stern, like, what?
I found that
Okay.
really funny because out of tonight, that was like, as you said, the clearest thing. And no matter how many questions we asked, what? Still came
Yeah, it was
through.
so sassy.
Yeah.
The
Which
whole
I like
time she was-
that.
And then they went quiet.
I think it
Yeah.
just wanted to get its point across. Like, well, hello, we are here, and what?
Absolutely.
And that shut her down real quick.
Mm.
Because she left about, what, 2 seconds afterwards?
There was a comment, she was like,
that's
alright, so I'm gone.
Yeah, I'm out of here, bye.
Which I feel for people like that because I'm like, because I've had so many experiences, and I don't know, like growing up, when you, or even like in this field, when you have skeptics, and you're trying to prove to them that something else is around, it's always the ones that like go, oh yeah, do something, go on, do it, and then like you're so just because you believe, but it's the people that don't that like go and do something, and then when it happens, like they question
Oh.
everything.
Yeah, and then they'll say, oh, you set me up, or you've
Yeah.
got it on
Oh, this
you've
is
got it
real.
recorded, or, yeah.
Yeah.
But no,
so-
it's good when you catch them out like that. It's,
Mm.
yeah. Especially
then,
out of the blue. And we had no control over that. That's we had the spirit box running, no control, nothing. So
It'll be interesting for you to see other spirit box because they do like a sweeping sound. We should do that experiment. Jasper, we're doing an experiment.
Oh, yeah.
with you.
hope you're in blindfolds.
Experiments and blindfolds.
This got
sounds
very
like a
personal
specialty.
very quickly.
What?
I will neither confirm nor deny.
And this is now
Mysterious.
become the After Dark program. Oh my. Oh no.
I think as well the makeup brush moving was pretty wild too.
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
I just
Yes,
thought
we-
about that then. I was
We
like,
must. Did you take a picture of
I've
that?
been taking an aftershock.
Yeah, we'll have to do that. We've got. You explain.
So I wanted to try experiment where I brought my makeup with me for some reason, and now I know why. And I left like a makeup brush next to Stan the Bear, and then I poured like makeup powder around it so we can just use a wet cloth and wipe it up. And the brush has moved, and the powder has moved.
Yeah, it looks like the brush has been sort of rolled or
Yeah.
smoothed because you can see that like this. You can see where
Yeah.
the brush has been sitting. And
Yeah,
there's
where
like
the
a
original
shadow.
line of where the
Yeah.
brush should be, the powder around it it's kind of just moved up that line, and I was like trying to debunk it where there was like the shadow. I can't. I'm like, that isn't the shadow.
And even
That's
more.
not the shadow.
And no one's hit it or anything, because if someone hit it with their foot, you'd see the rest of the powder. That would have been blurred or brushed aside or something, or the brush wouldn't be sitting the way it was. It looks like
So I
it's
guess
just,
like we can share that story because no one knows the location, which is fine. And there's one particular room, so I'll let one of you guys just explain what's in that room.
The young girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, so one of the, I guess, rumoured but now confirmed spirits that are around here is a young girl who drowned in the well out the back. However, we heard so many stories of grown men staying in that room and getting up in the middle of the night saying, fuck this. There's a girl crying in the middle of the floor or sitting in the middle of the floor. And then working out with the original plans that the room actually faces out to where the well was, so she can still see where she
Wow.
passed. Yeah.
Which is really creepy because we like worked that out. We're like, oh, that's...
Oh god.
oh, okay.
yeah, looking at the plan, yeah, it's a direct line.
Yeah. Yeah. So tonight we had a bit of action in that room.
A lot of action in that room.
With the music box continuously
Yep.
going on.
Continuously
Yeah.
going off, and then Bear confirming, and then after Bear, that's right. That's when your recorder was going off.
Oh, yeah.
And at one stage, we're like, "What's that beeping? Where is that coming from?"
Yeah, for figure out what is it? It's the recorder.
And I'm like,
But it only
"Is that my
happened.
camera?"
It was only happening in that room.
Yeah.
And as I said, you've got to slide the button down to turn it on.
There's stuff to look.
So
Yeah, we'll go down.
even if you got it in your pocket, it won't turn on because you physically got to slide it down, and for it to power on. And it was constantly every time I walked in that room, the recorder would turn on
Yeah, it was weird.
every time. So
It was weird. I've been told I got a drawer. She's told me to draw. So I will have a drawing. A nice one. Not a scary one, but a nice one of her.
I'd love to ask
you
her
guys.
name. I'd love to.
That's
She'd
what I
be
wanna
if she'd
really
be
try and
comfortable enough to tell us her name, because I feel like that's really personal, and I think that's a really nice connection.
yeah.
We can address her by her name. I think that's
Yeah.
really special.
I just got Rosemary.
Oh.
I don't know why that just came into my head.
We'll ask some questions when we
I'll
when we
confirm
get
it
into
with
the
her.
blindfold.
Yeah.
Well, we can do that.
Yeah.
Do the blindfold. Pad, ask questions. One down here.
Yeah.
Jasper up top. Blindfolded in that room.
Yeah.
And ask the questions down here.
Yeah, and see what we get.
And
This
see
is
what we
when I
get.
wish we had a record, like an actual radio. Because if we had a radio, we could be downstairs looking at each other asking the questions.
I've got
Because
radio,
you
I
won't
think.
hear it.
I think.
Hopefully, you won't hear anything we're asking. So, what the experiment, we're going to explain it to others as well. So, what the experiment is that we restrict you of all of your senses. So, all of this, the only sense you will have is your sense of hearing. So then we plug in one of these, which is a
Nope.
what's it called? Earphone.
Head-
Oh my
Head-
god!
And these things.
I swear I've had so many coffees tonight and my brain is still not working.
Now what we do, we'll use an SP7 spirit box.
Yep.
We'll do a sweep.
Yep.
You'll have the headphones plugged into that, and you'll be blindfolded.
So you have they're the only senses you have.
And what happens, what you'll be hearing through the spirit box, you virtually just, whatever we ask,
You repeat.
you'll
Whatever
repeat
you
or
hear.
write it down. Or
Yep.
just write down a bit of paper.
Anything you hear, you tell us.
And with the spirit box, which we'll show you how that works, it sweeps the radio band, or the AM
So you know
band.
how we
or
were
the FM,
using the spirit box tonight, the big one? It's very similar to that.
but it's
it
only a
was-
small one.
Okay.
so you'll actually be able to hear a voice coming through that, and it doesn't matter
Nope.
what it is.
Yeah, and it
You'll
runs
be
in
fine.
reverse.
I've done the
I'm good.
experiment.
And
I
I'm out.
actually
Yeah, I'm
loved it.
good.
No.
I really loved it.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm kind of scared.
Sure.
Well, you won't need to put, okay, so we did this experiment at Bandura. And if you need, one of us will come up with you, if you like. We'll sit up in the room with you. And we did this experiment at Bandura, and I actually have one recording and another investigator has the other recording. And I was listening to his recording that I filmed with him, and at one stage he says, book. And then the girls were asking me all these questions, and I couldn't hear their questions. Because I've got these on, so I can hear whatever the spirits were telling me, I was repeating. And then I said book, which was a couple seconds after he said it. So whatever spirit he was talking to told him book, which then that didn't work because the girls were asking him the question. Spirit obviously realised, oh, hang on, I'm in the wrong room. Then he came down to me, told me book, and he was talking about the chef books on the shelf, and I had no clue because the girls were asking me what's something in the room. I couldn't hear what they were asking me.
And I just got shivers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's kind of how it works, is you'll have one person and you ask questions. And during that time, you won't be able to hear anything that we're asking because we've limited your sound. All you'll hear is whatever's coming through the spirit box. So it's almost being used like a tool in some way.
You are a brave young man.
It sounds so offensive, but I don't mean it, in an offensive way.
And you'll be blindfolded.
And you'll be blindfolded.
You are a very brave young man.
No, one of us will be sitting in there with you.
Okay.
It's the us singing with you is like an extra bit.
And promise we will not tickle you
No,
on the
we
shoulder.
won't touch
We won't touch
anything.
you.
We'll be literally sitting opposite you.
I will.
And then, like, if you do feel like a prop up, that's us saying, all right,
Yeah,
we're done.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll either tap you on the shoulder, and that's yeah.
So, hooah!
Like, if you've had enough,
Just
you can
take
just
take
take
a
the
headphones
headphones
off.
off.
Okay, cool.
Because I did have one of the girls, I was doing it, and I said something which we're referring to another spirit that we were engaging with, which for some reason she just started crying, like just burst out crying. But because I was wearing these, I couldn't hear anything, so I had to actually have one of the girls go, back, and I'm like, oh shit, sorry, and I take them off, and she's like in hysterical tears. And then I found out it was because some of the stuff I was saying was referring to another spirit which jumped into.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's to do with his father, her father. So that's why we always have extra people there
Yeah.
in case something like that happens. Where if another spirit suddenly comes in and it's like, okay, well I'm on here now, and so no, we're out of this experiment, not doing it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that extra precaution.
Yeah, especially at that place we do at Mundura.
Oh yeah, and that
That's-
particular place
That's
that we were
pretty-
at,
It's pretty known.
that-
It can get bad.
yeah. that place can get nuts.
We're here, I think we've got
You got an awesome lady on stage. She's just like,
the
"No."
spirits here are awesome. They interact with us something shocking, so they're not going to hurt.
That's good.
Mm.
I think that's the main thing that, not we wanted to know, but we wanted just to make sure everyone here is happy.
Mm.
That's our main goal. That's what's super important to us, is making sure that they're happy.
Oh, yeah. Well, look at that capture of that halo over your head, and then
Yeah.
and then on the obelisk, what was come up on the text?
Halo.
Yeah, Halo. That was so cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll throw that up.
Yep, I
No,
like that.
No, that's. But I said, well, I didn't even know, because that's why I put them out there, and I didn't even know what was being said.
Yeah. We
And
had
then-
no clue you came in with us.
And then I'm just looking, I think, hang on, it's not a shadow.
Mm.
No, because there was no. Yeah, we worked out
Yeah.
there was no. You
And
couldn't
to
get
get
too
it-
close to the wall to get a shadow, and there was.
Yeah, you had to go, what, 300 mil
Mm-hmm.
roughly to the wall to throw actually a shadow, but you ladies weren't that close to the wall. You were, what, a good metre and a half away from the wall.
Mm.
And there was no, the only thing that was throwing a shadow was the downlight. You could see that shadow on the wall, but yeah, so.
We even had the TV. I reckon the TV got louder. I really do reckon when we were sitting out here having
Oh,
our
the radio.
chit-chat,
Yeah,
whatever, that got louder.
they were ready for. I think it was when they were saying they wanted to go
Yeah,
inside.
yeah.
They're like, all right,
That
stop
was
chatting.
weird.
Yeah, they were dropping hints.
That got
They
really
tried-
loud.
Yeah, we want to play. Come
Yeah.
in, come in.
Stop chatting, guys. Come on.
Come
Yeah.
on, hurry up and investigate.
Yeah, you've had your smokes, you've had your coffee, get in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
I mean, we could have kept like gas bagging all night. So yeah, I think that's pretty much
No, pretty much it.
done and dusted, as they say.
Yeah.
Anyway, so thank you guys. We'll
Thank you guys
continue
for
this
coming. Yeah.
Tomorrow, hopefully we'll see. So, like
Absolutely.
another podcast. Sorry, again,
Brain.
brain farts.
Farts? What the? That's mean babe, not farts. Hang on.
Bit of both. Have you got a fart there? No, that's a buzz.
No, I've got something very close to farts.
That'll do.
Ugh. Someone's sick.
You're a doctor.
Who swallowed the soap?
Didn't go poo.
Did I go poof?
Is it after 12? It might have gone to R-rated.
We've got 4 minutes.
me back on here, please. I'll embarrass myself even more. I'll start bringing out the whole daddy speech.
Right on the Christmas party.
No. Alrighty, well, after that, I am now officially leaving.
Well, I'd like to have a
Time for me
big thank you to the crew. down
Thank
here
you
for the team.
guys for having us.
It's
Well,
been a
thank you guys
pleasure.
for coming out.
It's been fantastic, and we look forward to doing some more stuff.
That was literally me the whole ride up here.
Because I reckon virtually every town we went through, I reckon the dogs would have been howling because of the high
The
pitch.
squeal got higher.
It was like the dog whistle, you know. It was,
That was fun though.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
good. But we had a good run.
We did. We did. This place is awesome.
You're stuck with us now.
I know, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well. See you guys.
Yeah, all right then.
I'm out of here.
Thank you for that. Well, as I said, during the week we'll go through some footage, we'll whack some stuff up and some of our captures and that, what we've caught from this location. And it'll be good.
Hopefully we survive the night.
Whoa. Whoa there. Whoa there. This is not what I signed up for.
It hasn't hit 12 yet. All hell could break out after 12.
Oh, why are you saying this now?
I've got 2 minutes to get out of here. See
No, I don't think anything. No, I
The
think one
spirits
little
love
thing
us.
that's just him across the road.
Oh
but
yeah,
that's-
yeah.
I think he'll be bitten off more than he can
Oh
chew.
yeah.
I think
I already feel that.
I think the spirit friends in this place will look after him
Yeah.
very quickly.
Yeah.
They're determined.
Yeah, because we would like to stop having our structural stuff broken, please.
Yeah.
He's costing us a lot of money.
Yeah. Oh, don't you worry, we'll take care of him.
Yeah, we'll work with him to say, well, he's either help out around the place or go, basically.
Well, if the little one wants to swap places with him, you can go in that well.
Whoa!
That's it. Yeah,
God.
yeah, so on that note, we'll
Oh.
chat to all you people
Oh my
later.
god.
Then once again,
Save me.
that-
Save me from myself.
I think she needs a drink and a lie down, I'm thinking.
I need a biopsy on my brain.
It's called a lobotomy.
Dyslexic moment.
Hey, we should do a poll in the room.
What?
Yeah, does Becky need a lobotomy for the brain or?
Yeah, I was about to.
What?
We have a poll?
Yeah, we can. Oh, yeah, all right.
When did we buy a poll?
Yeah, well, Cole's
Oh
got.
my
Yeah,
god.
well, that poll I made for Coley.
Yeah. No, not that sort of poll.
We're all just like, oh.
You made that poll? No.
If Coley's listening, good evening or good morning, Coley.
We have a really cool piece of machinery we'll tell you guys after the thing once I recover from the brain injury. I must have fallen down those stairs and not realised.
Well, that's nothing with the mirror stairs. Yeah, that was another thing. Wasn't it? That was nothing with the stairs and the mirror.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
it seems every time someone walks past that mirror, they fall down the stairs. What's going on?
I'm next.
Should have
Hey, maybe they'll fix me.
What you might do, get the members of the staff to put their name on a whiteboard and move them forward. So you
Yeah.
depends how many times they fall down them stairs. Be a good little game to play. Hey,
I'm gonna be so careful on them now, like so careful.
You win a try.
Break the bars and just like.
Yeah, well, that was in it. Yeah. But there is a lot of large mirrors here, isn't
There is. We're gonna go do something about that very soon.
there? Yeah. All right then.
I
So
will never
once
win
again,
again.
we'll like to thank the management and the staff of this location. It was much appreciated. Thank you very much for inviting us down.
Thank you for coming.
And to our paranormal family out there listening to us carrying on like pork chops on a hot plate.
I am so sorry, by the way.
Oh, it's all good fun. Yeah, in the next few days I'll have some stuff up anyway to what we've been doing up here and some photos and what we actually capture. And we'll chat to all you people a bit later, and all of you take care. God bless and good night.
Have a good night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.